What's up, everyone? This is FP6 bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Great League. Man, in this video, we're just rolling with a bunch of kind of different teams. I got some comments on my most recent YouTube video on trying out Haunter with Sludge Bomb and Shadow Punch. So instead of running double nukes on it, still have that Shadow Punch for the possible bait. And when I'm running it with that moveset, I think it works really well in the lead. However, in this video here, we still take a lot of losses, and in fact, my rating dropped 60 points today in the 5 sets that I did today. So I'm continuing to go down, continuing to try to find out what team is going to work for me, because I think there's a lot of value in sticking with one team and practicing it and learning the matchups, but I just cannot find a team that consistently works for me. So we're still out here trying out new team comps. I think Vigoroth is amazing as a safe swap. And if you saw King IV's latest video, shout out to King, but he featured for the battles team, which consisted of Skarmory, Vigoroth, and Whiscash. Super solid team. Everyone's been running that lately. And it's a really great team. Really solid. Because Vigoroth as a safe swap just can flip so many matchups, and so much of Go Battle League is all about proper alignment with your counters, and Vigoroth is one of those Pokemon that can really turn the tides in a match and allow your counters to get on a particular Pokemon. Even if you have to go into a shield deficit, it's totally fine if you can get those hard counters aligned. So I'm going to no charge on this Shadow Punch because the Sableye came out. That Azumarill is still alive, but I'm able to Shadow Claw it down. And it's an Alolan Marowak in the back, so I wish I had energy stored up. But I'm going into Vigoroth now. They're going to be able to Fire Spin me down, but they actually throw their energy right here, which I'm totally fine with. Not enough to take me out. I'm able to get to a last second Body Slam, which is really good. But it's going to be very close. Very close, and I'm not able to Shadow Claw it down. Good game. I think in this video I'm going with Haunter, Vigoroth, and I forget what's in the back. Azumarill, it looks like. So I utilize Vigoroth as the safe swap right here. Out comes Azumarill. If I correctly shield up the Hydro Pump, this actually turns into a really nice matchup for me. But most of the time, Azumarills just throw the Ice Beams, and you have to shield it up, especially if you have such a horrible lead like Haunter into a Whiscash. So I commit one shield there. Going to get to another Body Slam here. Most likely going to get a shield from them. Yep. So they're matching my shields. I do outpace this Azumarill to the charge moves. But as you can see, this Azumarill is just going straight Ice Beam, and this is actually going to allow them to take this matchup. They double shield that. They're going to be able to get to an Ice Beam. It's going to take out my Vigoroth. Not great. Vigoroth can beat Altaria in the 2-shield scenario, but Azumarill, it struggles a little bit more. So I bring out my Haunter to try to farm this thing down, but I did not commit to the full farm down. I really did not want to get hit by an Ice Beam. That would have sucked. They still have Whiscash, but I'm able to bring in my Azumarill to catch this Mud Bomb. So that's good. They have Skarmory in the back. My Azumarill's already been chipped down a little bit. I have to land this Hydro Pump, but this is pretty much already good game here. My Haunter, since it doesn't have Shadow Ball in this scenario, isn't going to be able to threaten that Whiscash with that nuke. And Sludge Bomb is going to be resisted, so going to have to go for Shadow Punch. I'm trying to commit to the farm down on this Skarmory here, but it's not happening. Skarmory's going to take me out. I'm going to be able to get a little bit of energy with my Haunter, but Whiscash with its Mud Bomb is going to be able to take me out, and this will be a good game here. Another loss, but that's all right. It's going to be a long time till I'm on the leaderboard. It's going to be a while till I'm ranked 9, but that is okay. We're learning as we go. We're learning as we go here. Haunter and a Registeel. This is very favorable for me. I can actually just go straight Shadow Punch here in the 2-shield scenario and win this out. But a lot of times the Registeels just won't commit a shield here and like leave this matchup with a huge shield advantage. And it's really not good when that happens. But just going straight Shadow Punch here. Again, Sludge Bomb would be double resisted. So I'm always building up to enough energy for the Shadow Ball and then bluffing with the Shadow Punch. Get a shield right there, so good for me. I will shield this up. I'm taking it to the 2 shields. Because I know I can win this. Over farming again. Out comes Altaria. I switch into Azumarill. So this is looking pretty good for me. How do I screw this up? Haunter is very loaded on energy still. Registeel's pretty low in health. I have my Azumarill switch locked against Altaria. Things are looking pretty alright. Pretty alright. The only thing is that Haunter and Vigoroth are both pretty squishy and require shields. So if you're going to run Haunter, you need to couple it with 2 Pokemon that are pretty bulky and don't need shields. That's why I really liked the Haunter Azu Regi line. But when I tried using that again, I was struggling again. And they have a grass in the back. So this is actually really bad. I store an Ice Beam. I switch into Vigoroth. My Haunter still has loaded energy. I just want to get some body slam chip damage here. If I can get that last shield down, I can come in with a Sludge Bomb and nuke this. But I need this last shield gone. This Meganium is hanging on to the shield, which is not great. So at this point, I can actually just double Shadow Punch, and this should be able to cleanly win the game. I also have an Ice Punch, or an Ice Beam stored, but I don't want to get farmed down by the Meganium. So I actually went for the massive overkill here of Sludge Bomb. Double Shadow Punch would have done the trick. So kind of a risky misplay on my part, but I still had the Ice Beam anyways. But Meganium would have won CMP, so that would have been kind of scary. Good game. Haunter into Altaria. Not super great, especially since I'm not running Shadow Ball. I guess when I encounter this, I should just sack the Haunter. I think I should just go straight nuke and sack the Haunter. I actually got a shield there, so I'm going to decide to shield as well. And then I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb here, because I'm only going to be able to get off 2 moves, so. I get both shields. Really good scenario for me. Oh, at this point I switched to Azumarill and Registeel. So, here's kind of my old line of 3, but with a different order. Toxicroak in the back. Really not good. But I'm going to be able to get my Azumarill on this. If this is a Sludge Bomb, it's going to hurt. So I do shield it up. We're looking good. Still have a full health Azumarill. They have Hypno in the back. Most likely running Thunder Punch. They still have the Altaria with some loaded energy. I still have my Registeel. We're looking alright here. We're looking alright. Shadow Ball hurts. I guess they're running Shadow Ball and maybe Ice Punch. Because Thunder Punch, I believe, is more energy efficient because you hit for super effective. There's that Altaria again. I just need to get a Flash Cannon off. And then it's actually still going to be pretty close because it's hard to lock on farm down a Altaria. And probably another Sky Attack is going to be coming through. Yeah, but luckily Azumarill is going to be able to clean this up. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Good game. Haunter into Azumarill because I'm... Oh, I remember what happens here. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of lag on my Shadow Claws because I should reach Sludge Bomb like barely before they get to Ice Beam. They should be receiving the energy for Ice Beam while I'm at Sludge Bomb, but I can already tell that I'm behind pace here. Oh, and they're running Play Rough, but I'm able to Shadow Claw it down and take out that lead. So going for the Sludge Bomb nuke here. The Sludge Bomb goes through as well. Really good for me. I'm assuming that they could have a Registeel in the back. Oh yeah, I think this person actually ends up double shielding this Altaria. I think they end up double shielding the Altaria just to get that crazy oppressive Dragon Breath damage. Oh yeah, and then I think they we'll see. I played these late last night, and it was going pretty bad, but I feel like I'm having some flashbacks from these horrible moments here. Should have brought in a Azumarill right then and bubble down that Altaria, so bad play on my part. What is in the back here? Dude, this Altaria is just going to town. It's a Registeel. I still have a shield, but I'm not going to be able to get to 2 Hydro Pumps, and those Sky attacks really chipped me away. I should have swapped in my Azumarill immediately, and I would have had a chance at winning this game. That was my win scenario. Should have swapped in the Azumarill right away, because now I can't get to the... Oh, man, I can't get to the Hydro Pump so close. Maybe I'll try this line some more. Haunter with that moveset, and then Azumarill and Reggie. Okay, favorable lead for me because I'm running Shadow Punch, but this is actually a very close matchup. Fire Spin is doing so much damage. Oh man, Haunter, you are just so frail. You can output so much damage, but you're so frail. I'm hitting for super effective damage, and they're only hitting for neutral, and I can barely keep up pace. Oof. Gonna throw the Shadow Punch here. I get both shields. Wow. I should have let it go at this point and then come in with Azumarill to farm down. Because out comes Seaking. Out comes Seaking, and I get my Registeel on it. They go for Drill Run. Okay, most of the time Seaking goes for like Icy Wind to get the debuff right off the bat. But since shields are down, Drill Run does make sense. Azumarill is not a good response to Seaking at all, so I'm glad that we're getting it out of the way now. I'm always wondering what's in the back. If it's a grass type, I'm totally screwed. I'm able to get this flash cannon off onto the Seaking, which is good for me. Down goes Seaking. Marowak's probably going to come out to farm a little bit. Oh, it's Meganium. So we're totally screwed here. Meganium in the back. But I'm able to get to a Sludge Bomb. What? And this is going to be able to one-shot the Meganium. We're going to win this. We're going to win this. What? Nice. We got to win. We got to win. Oh, boy. Haunter and oh, freaking Pancake ruins my life. Stunfisk leads are really hard for this team to deal with. Really hard for this team to deal with. So I'm building up to a Shadow Ball and then just going to bait Shadow Punch the whole time. There's no shielding scenario in which I win this. Especially since they no-shielded, but I switch in my Azumarill to catch a Mud Bomb. So good for me. They're staying in here, farming up more energy. And then, of course, they have a Meganium. Of course they have a Meganium. Which, as we know, is one of the best hard counters to Azumarill. They don't shield. They still have 2 shields. This is quickly looking horrible for us. Stunfisk leads are a huge problem, for sure. For sure. I bring out Registeel. They still have 2 freaking shields, man. And they have a loaded Stunfisk, which Registeel's going to struggle against. Over farming here. Going to be able to get to this Flash Cannon. Are they going to shield this? No shield. Oh my gosh. They have their own Reggie. So there's pretty much no play here, even though I think I'm going to be able to successfully double bait them, which is about as good as I can do. Because they have the shield advantage, they just go straight Focus Blast, which is the safer play. Out comes that Stunfisk. Oh man, I should have hit the Flash Cannon sooner. Because out comes Haunter. I'm not going to be able to get to 2 Shadow Punches, I don't think. And now my Registeel is so low that it's in... Oh man, it's in Flash Cannon range, and I have to expend my energy onto this Stunfisk. This is actually a very close finish to the game. I should have undercharged. I should have undercharged even more on the Stunfisk, because look what happens here. I lose CMP by 1. I don't think I lost CMP. I think I got outpaced by 1 lock-on. But Focus Blast would have barely not been enough to KO. Would have been very close. Okay, this is a favorable lead for me, but look what my opponents tend to do here. They tend to sneak in a bubble sometimes while I'm throwing my charge move, and then it totally makes this matchup horrible for me. That's something that the PvPoke simulations don't always account for, is when a little bit of lag happens and your opponent sneaks in an extra move. It sucks. So I stayed in there with my Haunter to build up some energy. Debatable play, very debatable, because... I took a lot of damage from those wing attacks. Unnecessary damage. This is a favorable matchup for Reggie. It just takes forever because the Mantine just keeps debuffing me. Especially since they're running wing attack instead of bubble. This is totally fine. I do want to leave this matchup with some stored energy, though. Oh man, Reggie, this big old garbage can is going to do like no damage now with all these debuffs. This is so obnoxious. Doesn't matter though. I want to leave this with stored energy, so actually going to switch into Azumarill now to bubble this thing down just enough. They bring out their own Azumarill. They've got to be running Play Rough, or maybe they have an Altaria in the back. It's kind of what I'm wondering here. Play Rough on their Azumarill would make sense. We've already seen Ice Beam though. It's Hydro Pump. Ice Beam, Hydro Pump. Okay, we know we're going to win out this matchup here. But it is going to be pretty close. Could be a Registeel in the back. Who knows? I don't know. I'm going to try to bubble this thing down though. I actually bring in Haunter right now. Oh, it is Altaria in the back. It is Altaria in the back. Shields are down. Sludge Bomb's going to do a good chunk of damage. Altaria Dragon Breaths me down, which is not super great. They still have... No, shields are not down. They have a shield. I need to hit this Flash Cannon. Okay, good for me. Good for me. They shield that up. I'm in kind of a difficult position here. I let the Sky Attack go, and then they Dragon Breath me down. Should have shielded that up. I'm going to be able to hit this Ice Beam before the Altaria hits Sky Attack. Really good for me. And then now I can bubble down the Azumarill. So we will pick up a win there. Great. Great. This team's not working out too bad. I think in this set I go 3-2. Or I probably go 2-3. Okay, Altaria leads. I still haven't really decided how I want to play these out. So I'm going for the Shadow Punch bait here. Each opponent is different. This opponent did not shield at all, so I have to just go straight Shadow Punch. I do get a shield. Okay, cool. But this Altaria almost has like 2 Sky Attacks worth of energy, which is not good. So me being the shield stingy guy that I am, I bring in Registeel because I know that I don't have to shield any of these Sky Attacks. But dude, this Altaria is going to get my Registeel down to half health. What? What? Not good. Especially if they have grass in the back. Oh, they have Defense Deoxys. This is really not good. I bring out a Azumarill here, and it is grass in the back. It is grass in the back. So if I would have brought out a Azumarill and tried to farm down their Altaria, I don't know. I would have had some loaded energy to throw Ice Beams on this Meganium. But this is not looking good at all. The number of Meganiums in the back that I ran into this set was pretty rough. I am over farming here. But they're probably going to shield this. Yeah, not good, not good. I switch into my Reggie and immediately Flash Cannon. This is great. However, the Deoxys is going to come out. Oh, it's so healthy. It's going to counter me down. Oh, it actually expends its energy. But they're going to be able to hit a Thunderbolt right before I can get to a Hydro Pump. But Hydro Pump would not have been able to KO anyway, so we're going to lose that. Even though we got a shield advantage in the beginning there. Kind of rough. The Meganiums are brutal. Okay, Wigglytuff, Charmer lead. But we're running Sludge Bomb. Can we surprise our opponent? No, of course not. Because they probably watched my YouTube video, so they know that my Haunter is running Sludge Bomb. Yikes. But look what happens. We get both shields. Really good for us. Registeel's just going to come in here and wall this thing. However, if there's a Meganium in the back... Oh, there's an Umbreon. So I build up to a Focus Blast and then swap out of there. They foul play me, which is a mistake. You definitely want to go straight Last Resort. Maybe it was a misclick. It's going to be a long match, especially since I don't have Play Rough. Again, it's just 2 bulky Pokemon going at it. Going straight Hydro Pump since shields are down. Unless they have like an Alolan Marowak in the back, we're feeling pretty comfortable with where we're sitting right now. Feeling pretty good. Oh, they make a nice switch into Wigglytuff. I'm going to switch into my Reggie. Ah, man. They're dumping their energy right here, which is not ideal, but luckily I can absorb that. Flash Cannon's going to be enough to take out this Wigglytuff. I do have a lot of stored up energy. Oh, man. Defense Deoxys in the back. But I have 2 shields, but it's the counter damage that's really going to add up. So this is actually... I'm getting a little worried here. Getting a little worried. Oh, man. I shielded the Thunderbolt. Out comes Umbreon to pressure my shields. Great play. I'm going to bring out my own Azumarill. I need this Umbreon gone. But what I'm worried about is that the Defense Deoxys could come in and farm down my Azumarill. So I have minimal health on it now, which is exactly what I want. Ice Beam takes out Umbreon. Defense Deoxys gets 1, 2 more counters. That's not great. That's not great. But we're able to hit this Flash Cannon. Is this enough to take it out? Barely enough, and we win. Good game there. Oh, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to be continuing to pump out these Go Battle League videos because I know you guys enjoy them. I'll see you in the next video.